Hi guys, this is Ashley from TS Company _1 back with another reading, and this reading is on Nicki Minaj, Tasha K, and Karen Civil. Okay, so I was just thinking to myself, and I was like, I don't think I ever did a Karen Civil and Nicki Minaj reading, so I just wanted to see how their relationship is. I think she refollowed Karen Civil, so her and Karen are pretty cool. Karen also was there through the hate train, and Meek got upset at Karen because she posted something negative about him, but he was like, you posted negative about me, but you don't post anything negative about Nicki. So he mentioned that in like 2017. So I just want to see the relationship, and I just want to see how she feels about Tasha K. I don't remember if I did a Tasha K reading with Nicki Minaj, but I'm just going to do a quick run right now. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Okay? So let's just see how Nicki feels about Karen Civil, okay? How does Nicki feel about Karen Civil? Who is she like a blogger, investor, or something like that? I don't even know what she does really. Mm. Hmm. I'm getting some weird cards. Okay. I'm getting some really weird cards. Okay. So I got the judgment card in reverse, which talks about somebody like judging you, looking at you differently. And so I don't know if this is Karen towards Nicki or Nicki towards Karen, but somebody is judging someone right now very harshly. I don't know who it is. So I'm getting some very weird cards that I did not expect to get, honestly. Then I have the Knight of Cups, which means they met through a man, probably either Wayne. I don't think Karen knows Drake like that. I believe she knows Wayne though. So it looks like they met through somebody, maybe Young Thug. And that's how the relationship formed, probably years ago. Four of Swords in reverse talks about betrayal. It looks like even though Nicki is cool with Karen, she doesn't 100% trust Karen. I always get like trust cards when it comes to Nicki because her guard is up. And throughout the months that I do readings on her, it goes up and up and up because she sees how people move in the industry. So they're cool, but it looks like she don't really fully trust Karen. Even though Karen stuck by through the hate train, which is really weird. Okay, then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm getting that Karen really wants to work with Nicki on something. She wants to work with Nicki. She's waiting patiently, and it looks like she's kind of getting impatient, but she really wants to work with Nicki, okay? And that's just what I'm getting from the cards. It seems like she really wants to work with Nicki, and she's kind of getting impatient. Maybe they were supposed to do something back in 2017, okay? So let's see how Nicki really feels about Karen, because that was some weird cards. How does Nicki truly feel about Karen Civil, okay? I got some weird cards. How does Nicki truly feel about Karen Civil? So the Nine of Swords in reverse talks about someone kind of being there when you're down and out, when you're sad, when you're depressed. Like I figured she would. So she was somebody to that Nicki could count on. So I don't know why she got that betrayal card. But then we have the Four of Wands, which talks about lucrative opportunities, which talks about business. So it looks like they either plan to work with each other, or are they going to plan to work with each other in the future? It looks like Karen Civil wants to do something work related. The Queen of Wands, she does like how Karen kind of carries herself. Karen's never really in drama. And she always keeps her eye on the prize. How she always stays out of trouble. She always keeps her eye on the prize. She's always in lucrative opportunities. I believe she also worked with Dr. Dre. So that's what Nicki likes about her, okay? And then we have the Chariot cards, which talks about, you know, basically finding, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to find a friend in someone, looking for a need. And it seems as though Karen really wants to find like a girl group or girl clique where they can do like business opportunities with, and also kind of be friends. She wants Nicki to be a part of that. I don't know why they haven't worked together, but then again, I really don't know what Karen Civil does. So I believe she's like some sort of kind of entrepreneur, but I don't know exactly what she does. So Nicki is kind of like, she does think highly of Karen, but she also has her guard up. So that could be the reason why they never really did anything other than that interview. It looks like Karen kind of really wants to work with her, but is kind of getting a little impatient because it seems as though they were supposed to work with each other years ago. Okay, now let's see how she feels about Tasha K. Okay, let's see how Nicki feels about Tasha K. You know, because Tasha K be having Nicki's back. I see these other blogs. Child. Anyway, so how does she feel about Tasha K? How does Nicki feel about Tasha K? Ace of Swords in reverse. It talks about Tasha K kind of extending an olive branch for Nicki to come on her show or something like that, and Nicki kind of declining. Okay, so Tasha K really wants to benefit from her relationship with Nicki. Okay, then we have the Knight of Cups, which talks about someone in somebody's ear, either Nicki or Tasha K. More likely Tasha K telling her to be good with Nicki because of a good business opportunity. This talks about somebody that wants to be powerful, who wants to focus on their business, and it looks like Tasha K really wants a good business opportunity, especially when it comes to Nicki. Okay, the World card. Tasha K kind of, she's in her own little bubble, kind of. It's like she doesn't really pay attention to all the nonsense because she's a part of the nonsense. So even when she kind of just says anything on a subject, like if she's lying about something, I'm not saying she is, but it's kind of like she just goes with the flow. Like she knows that it's the blogging world. Like I'm not saying she is lying, but I'm just saying she kind of just goes with the flow. She kind of says anything she wants because she knows that it's the blogging world and she can't really get in trouble for it. The only lawsuit she has is with Cardi. So she's kind of right about that, okay? And then the Three of Pentacles, it looks like somebody definitely tried to tell Tasha K not to stick up for Nicki, okay? So the Three of Pentacles talks about third party gossiping. And so it looks like people have told Tasha K, you really should not be, sticking up for Nicki Minaj, okay? I don't know who, but it looks like somebody told her, like, you need to be on this side. And that can happen in the blogging world. People can be easily bought, okay? So let's see, how does she really, really feel about Tasha K? I didn't get how she really feel about Tasha K. Let's see how she really feels about Tasha K. Okay, so the Queen of Wands in reverse talks about selfish energy. She kind of feels like Tasha K is kind of being Team Nikki, so that way she can benefit from having the Barbs, view her channel. That's how she feels. She feels like, you're benefiting off of me. That's why you really are trying to stick up for me. That's how Nikki feels. She feels like, Tasha K is trying to benefit from sticking up for Nikki, and she benefit from it. So that's how Nikki feels, okay? Then we got the Strength card in reverse, which means that she feels like Tasha K puts on the front to be like, happy, but she's really not that happy. That's how Nikki feels. She feels like she's putting on the front. And there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but she's really not too happy behind the scenes. That's how Nikki feels. And let's see how Tasha K feels about Nikki, okay? Let's see how Tasha K feels about Nikki, okay? Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune card, which talks about she wants to work with Nikki. She thinks that it would be very lucrative if they did like some sort of I guess like show together, like at least like a couple times throughout the year, not like every day or every week, but like some sort of show together. I think she tried to do a segment on Queen Radio. Then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. She also thinks Nikki is selfish. Like she feels like, oh, Nikki only wants me when it's I guess in favor for her. That's how she feels. She feels like Nikki only wanted her on the Queen Radio show when it was beneficial for Nikki. That's how Tasha K feels, okay? And that's just what I'm getting from the cards. So Barbs, don't get mad at me. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about working. So in the future, I do see that they will always have like a decent relationship, but it depends on how you know, not necessarily how the hate train goes, but how the general public views Nikki. So if the general public goes all the way left like they did in 2017, you'll start to see a switch of more big name bloggers going left, okay? Because they're gonna ride the popular wave. It's not really that popular to hate Nikki, even with all these accusations coming out. Still, like the majority of people still love Nikki, okay? So I have any other questions? Okay, I'm trying to think. I thought I had one more. Let's see. Okay, that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. And this reading was strictly for entertainment purposes only.